Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, with our main topic today. Well, Egypt has launched a Human Development Report program for the current year. The report monitors all aspects of human development and sustainable development. The report also presents the effects of the Decent Life Initiative in improving the lives of 53 million citizens in Egypt. Along with many other initiatives in various sectors, such as, for example, education and health. Well, to shed more light on this topic, we have the pleasure to host this morning in the breakfast show our dear guest, Dr. Nevine Makram, Professor of Computer Science, Institute of National Planning. Good morning.
Good morning, dear.
Well, Dr. Makram, would you please define for us what is the artificial intelligence and the digital transformation in relation to our life, our daily life? How could we use it, or how could it affect positively in our daily life?
Okay, let's start by the artificial intelligence. It's kind of having intelligent machines. And how can we have intelligent machines? It's by transferring our human intelligence to the machines.
Yes.
Actually, we're talking about transferring expertise, because till now we cannot transfer the common sense to any machine, but we're able to transfer our knowledge and our expertise to the system, and by analyzing a large amount of data. Whenever we have large amounts of data, we can kind of find out new patterns that can help us in the decision-making process. So that's talking about the artificial intelligence and its importance.
What yes, the examples?
Examples. Like, for example, if you have any intelligent agent, by intelligent agent we mean a system that can have a certain specified function to help humans. You can talk about the education, for example, by having the intelligent tutoring systems. These systems act as personal tutors to each student.
Yes.
So we analyze the performance of the student, his or her background, the pace of learning, and then we customize the syllabus, we customize the content of the course, we customize the delivery method of the course, so that to provide a better educational service for this specific student or learner.
Yes. So, Dr. Makram, what is the link or the connection between artificial intelligence and development?
You cannot do any development without artificial intelligence nowadays.
Yes.
And this has been proved with the coronavirus era. Because at this time we could not really, for example, meet our students, or for the medical doctors, they could not see and examine their patients. And here we had the help of the artificial intelligence. Yes. Having some systems, some robots sometimes, that can help us to perform all of our functions. So if you need to do any development, if you need to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals, for example, like kind of fighting the poverty, providing better healthcare services, providing better education, avoiding any biases, you have to make use of the artificial intelligence with all its subsets, like the machine learning, the deep learning, and any other programs.
Yes, yes. So, Dr. Makram, what is the role of artificial intelligence in the initiative of Decent Life?
Okay, the initiative of Decent Life is targeting the less privileged citizens in our country.
It deals with raising the standards of living of more than 53 million Egyptian citizens.
Exactly. So maybe we can tackle the applications of artificial intelligence in the agriculture field.
Yes.
So you'll have that our government had designed a mobile app. Yes. And this mobile app is targeting farmers. It's kind of helping them whenever they have any infection in their crops, so they can take a photo of the infection and send it to this mobile application, and the mobile application will be able to diagnose what's going on, the infection, to give them more information about how to deal with it, and this has been proved to be very helpful for these farmers. Yes. So that was one of the applications of artificial intelligence related to this specific initiative.
Yes, yes. And concerning the education and health?
Again, with the education, we were able to provide some customized programs to the learners. As for the healthcare, which is actually my specialty, I specialize in healthcare informatics. So these systems were able to help in the diagnosis of different disease. It was able to predict what will be the needs of these people in this countryside. So
Yes.
I guess that was again very beneficial for this specific initiative.
Yes, yes. So also the Decent Life initiative is going also to deal with the digital transformation. There would be some sort of complexes and buildings inside every governorate that is going to deal with the citizens, and that would deal with transforming the whole system of the government to be digital.
Okay. Again, let's define the digital transformation.
Yes, please.
Okay. It starts with what we call the digitization first.
Yes.
So we're trying to see our data and see if it's suitable to be used for decision making or not. We transform it with, to be digital, and then once it is digital, then we can deal with it in an easier and much effective way. And we make use of these data in order to perform all of the transactions and to provide all of the services needed by the citizens.
Yes.
So you'll find that our government is working very hard on achieving this and on applying and implementing the digital transformation in all of the institutions, so that we can deal with these agencies and these governments in a different way.
Yes.
Okay, again, it's more efficient because you don't need to go there in person, for example. You can just access through a portal, through a website. Let's make it easier for the audience. So through a website, and then we can choose or select the service needed, and you can enter all of the required data, and you have your transaction done once you're that's being at home, and you can again having it done. You don't have to go there.
Yes.
And this had many advantages, and one of the main advantages was eliminating the corruption,
Yes.
because most of these systems are meant to be, you know, they're not biased, and they have no discrimination.
Yes. Yes. So the artificial intelligence, the people are still afraid of this, you know, of the artificial intelligence. Many people do not know what does it exactly mean. How can we spread the awareness concerning this and the culture of the importance of using the artificial intelligence?
I think again with the coronavirus, this had proven to be very beneficial. And you have many, like for example, our TV program right now, that's kind of a very good awareness for the people. So we have to keep on explaining for them what is artificial intelligence. We have again to tackle their phobias, because they're afraid of the artificial intelligence. Whenever I go to any conference and I give a talk, then I'm always being asked the question, are you going to replace us?
Yes, this is the nature of the Egyptian character. They
Not
are
only the
always afraid
Egyptians,
from
I guess
any
it's,
new.
no, we're not talking about the resistance to a change.
Yes.
We're talking about the phobia.
Yeah.
We have what we call the AI phobia.
So this is going to help the citizens and the human being. It's not going to replace.
Of course,
The human
we're not aiming at replacing
Yes.
human people.
This is a
We're
very
talking,
important point, of course.
yes, we're talking about the applications, we're talking about the advantages, we're not talking about substitution. So, for example, we're not talking about replacing the medical doctor. We're talking about helping him by providing new patterns, by providing different diagnoses, and then he's the final decision maker and taker as well. So that was one of the main issues.
Yes.
Or the main challenges for us.
Yes. How can we start with the new generations? Do you think that this is something that should be learned at schools, a subject in the syllabus in the primary stage, for example?
Of course, especially that with the young students, they're more aware of technology. Okay, so we have to design and develop some awareness programs for the students, whether in schools or in university. And now we have many multidisciplinary programs going on, and we have many colleges and schools that are specialized in artificial intelligence in different domains.
Yes.
So I guess it's already there.
Yes. So you mean that the younger generation are going to accept this artificial intelligence more than us?
Yes, definitely. Because with this generation, you have the social networks, we have different applications. So I think for them it's much easier to grasp.
Yes. So Dr. Makram, how is the artificial intelligence changing the face of Egypt and the Middle East in general and the culture of the peoples?
Okay, actually we have a strategy to implement the artificial intelligence in all of the institutions. And we started this in 2019. Again, we have a National Council for the Artificial Intelligence. So we're trying to apply digital transformation and artificial intelligence in any institution so as to make things better for everybody, whether we're talking about the employees, the leaders, or the citizens, or the customers. So we have a comprehensive view of implementing this artificial intelligence strategy in all of our institutions.
Yes, yes. So, Doctor, how would the artificial intelligence enhance trade and industry, specifically industry, and would help in boosting development?
Are you talking about the AI industry per se?
Yes.
Okay. We're working on developing our own programs.
Yes.
That's one of the main initiatives for us because we're really tired of having solutions that are from abroad, especially that many of these multinational companies that are developing these programs are hiring Egyptians. So we thought about our students, that maybe we can develop their skills so that they can develop these systems and the software in Egypt.
Yes.
And they're actually working on designing many robots by Egyptians, by the Egyptian students. So if we focus on having our own IT industry, our own software and hardware, then I think we'll be in a much better place.
Yes.
Instead of having the license from other software, from other multinational companies, with all our respect, of course, for these multinational companies.
Yes. Unfortunately, our time is up. I thank you very much for your time and thank you for your valuable information. Dr. Nevine Makram Labib, Professor of Computer Science, Institute of National Planning. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you so much, dear.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for following me in this segment. I leave you with the rest of the segments of the Breakfast Show.